At this point, it feels like we've been waiting forever for the NBA season to be back, but believe it or not, it has really only been a couple of months. Still, the season is finally just about back, and I don't know about you, but I cannot wait for it to happen. I mean, if you clicked on this video, then you probably feel the same way I do, because this season, we get to see players like Kevin Durant and Steph Curry coming back from injuries and watch young, blossoming players like Zion Williamson and Morant that are ready to prove that they can be regarded at the top of the league. So, yeah, we're in for a great season. Hey, what's up guys, it's Akhil from TMB Productions, and in today's video we're going to be doing something a little bit different as a special for the start of the NBA season. I'm going to be predicting all of the NBA awards from MVP to Rookie of the Year to Finals MVP, and 3 runner-ups for each award. These are the awards that we will be going through in this video, including the MVP, the Defensive Player of the Year, the Rookie of the Year, the Sixth Man of the Year, the Most Improved Player of the Year, Coach of the Year, and, as a bonus, the Finals MVP. I'll also be giving you my predictions of the Finals matchup and who wins, of course. The award we will begin this video with is the Coach of the Year award, which went to Nick Nurse last year. I was looking for a coach of a young team that showed a lot of promise and potential last year, and who I think will take another step in the right direction this year. Obviously, the coach has to be also a great coach, and the coach that really stood out to me that fits the bill is Erik Spoelstra, the longtime coach of the Miami Heat. The Heat are an extremely young team, coached the right way, and loaded with young talents like Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson, who I think will further help Spoelstra's case to win the award. The Heat finished last season with a 44-29 record in the regular season and even pushed the champion Lakers to 6 games in the NBA Finals. I could even see the Heat finishing with a better record than last season, maybe closer to 50 wins, with a record of 48-24, let's say. Keep in mind that the NBA season will only consist of 72 games this season as opposed to the usual 82. The runner-ups for this award were Nick Nurse of the Raptors, Steve Kerr of the Warriors, and Rick Carlisle of the Mavs. The second award that we will be discussing in this video is the Sixth Man of the Year award, which last season went to Montrezl Harrell. This season, I could see it go a couple different ways, but ultimately, I chose Dennis Schroeder, the new sixth man, or seventh man if you consider Harrell the sixth man, of the Lakers. Last season, he was the sixth man for the Oklahoma City Thunder and was great in that role. And with more playmakers around him in LA, should do even better this year. However, one guy that you could make practically the same case for is last year's Sixth Man of the Year and Dennis Schroeder's new teammate, Montrezl Harrell, as he did great in his role as the Sixth Man of the Year on the Clippers last year and has more playmakers now that he's on the Lakers. So really, I see it as a coin flip for these two, but I have Schroeder winning, and some of the runner-ups are Montrezl Harrell of the Lakers, of course, Derrick Rose of the Pistons, and Terrence Ross of the Magic. One notable name that I left off is Lou Williams, because I simply think that Lou has lost his step, especially after he returned to the NBA bubble. The next award that we will discuss is the Most Improved Player award, which went to Brandon Ingram last year, and this year I think it will go to Shair-Gilgeous-Alexander, the guard for the Thunder. He was in the shadow of Chris Paul last year, and still, he put up 19 points per game, and now that he has the keys to the franchise and it is his team, I could easily see him winning this award and maybe putting up around 25 points per game. The runner-ups for the Most Improved Players were Christian Wood of the Rockets, Michael Porter Jr. of the Nuggets, and Colin Sexton of the Cavs. The fifth award that we are discussing in this video is the Defensive Player of the Year, which went to Giannis Antetokounmpo last year. This year, the Defensive Player of the Year will be, in my prediction at least, Anthony Davis, who was the runner-up this past year. The Lakers' defense has clearly taken a huge step up with Davis now in the fold last year, and we easily see one of the best defenses in the league every time they step onto the court. You can just look at the stats. Their overall defense went from 13th best to a top 3 defense in just 1 year with Davis. He easily could have won it last year, and if he stays healthy this year, will be in contention and probably win the award. The runner-ups were Giannis, Rudy Gobert, and Ben. The next award that we will be going over is, of course, the reason that a lot of you guys even clicked on this video in the first place, and that's the MVP award, which last year went to Giannis. The MVP award is obvious, and it's not even close. There's zero competition whatsoever, and it is, of course, the Henny God himself, J.R. Smith. No explanation needed. The runner-up was JaVale McGee. Okay, but for real though, jokes aside, I think that this year's MVP will go to Mavs star Luka Doncic, and as a Mavs fan, I would be absolutely ecstatic to see that happen. Luka put up some insane stats last year and led the Mavs to the playoffs, and I believe that if Kristaps played the whole series, the Mavs knock out the Clippers in the first round. He is obviously a great player, and if the Mavs as a team take a step forward this year, then that could help his MVP chances even more so. I could have chosen Giannis, but I think voters' fatigue will really hurt his chances this year because he already won the past 2 years. The runner-ups for the MVP were, of course, Giannis, Harden, and KD, if he is truly fully healthy again. The last award that we're going to be talking about is a little bit of a bonus award, as it isn't a regular season award, but rather the Finals MVP, which I think will go yet again to LeBron. Okay, you might think that I hate LeBron if you watched the day the Chosen One became the Frozen One video, and after I did not start him on my greatest team of all time. However, that is actually not the case at all, and in fact, I think he's the second greatest player of all time, after Michael Jordan of course, and really closing in on the gap fast. Also, he's the best player in the league right now, until someone figures out a way to dethrone the king. I think the finals will be the Lakers versus Nets, and my prediction is that the Lakers come out on top in a fun to watch 6-game series. That would be a matchup for the ages, as Kyrie Irving will get to face off against LeBron and KD will be against him in a different uniform this time. The runner-up for the finals MVP is Anthony Davis. Anyways guys, those are my award predictions for this season, and I hope you guys did enjoy watching this video, and if you did enjoy, please consider subscribing as it really helps the growth of the channel, and I bet you won't regret subscribing. Other than that, it's been Upkill from Team B Productions, and I'll see you in the next video.